Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing a quick and simple kind of DIY cheap reno on our room in our new house. So you can definitely tell that it needs some TLC. The walls are just kind of a cream color and it has an old light up top. I just have a towel on the door over there to keep the sun out. We have old bedding. So we're just going to be going through and giving it a nice refresh without spending a whole lot of money and without doing a whole lot of work, so that it's just kind of clean, bright, modern, and it looks a little bit better than it did.
So here is a quick update. It's kind of hard to tell because of the lighting, but that is the wall that we did not paint because wallpaper is going on that wall. And then we also did not paint this one yet because of the bed being in the way. So I'm going to hopefully get to that one tomorrow. But I got 2 coats on these couple walls. I think it looks so much better. And then my mom got 2 coats on the ceiling, which also looks way better. So tonight we are going to, Levi's gonna pull that nice little boob light off and he's gonna put the new one on. And then we're gonna pull these, we're gonna pull the door handle, and then I already pulled one of the vents. We're gonna take those down and spray paint them the matte black like we did with the nursery. And then, let's see, what else do we have to do? Oh, we're gonna go to the hardware real quick. We already have the light switch to switch this out to an actual white, but we need to get the receptacles down there in white so Levi can switch all those out. And I need to get a couple more paintbrushes, so we're just gonna run to the hardware store. So hopefully we can get these spray painted tonight, we can get the light switched out, and then tomorrow I'll be able to finish that last wall once the bed is moved. And then maybe tomorrow night we can work on putting the wallpaper up. And then I think we're to the point of just decorating. I did order a new bedspread to match the wallpaper, and then we'll have to rearrange in here, make it look a little better. And then I ordered a curtain for that door instead of just a towel, which we've been using makeshift to make the room dark to be able to nap in. And then the fun part of decorating and hanging things on the wall and making it look a lot nicer. Definitely looks bright and much different already with just the white. So there's the update so far. I will show you guys what we do next. Okay, just a very small update. I didn't get a whole lot done. How little dude. But I got this last wall painted because Levi moved the bed away from the wall. So I was able to get this wall painted today. I got both coats on. And then I ordered this little dude from Amazon. This is the same one I put in Jackson's nursery. And so cheap, really nice thing to add to give a little oomph to the room, and you can do anything with it. So in Jackson, well, the nursery, it's for both babies, I did just a little camera and a swaddle, and here I'm going to do a hat over here once it comes in, and then just some jewelry. So simple little piece. And then Levi changed out the light. It's like really hard to tell, but it's no longer the boob light, so that is all switched out. And yeah, so I'm gonna upgrade to this lovely little towel right now. The UPS man just brought this. This is just a little curtain that I ordered from Amazon. Supposedly it does not require any sort of curtain rod, and this is like an old door. It really needs changed out, so I'm not worried about it. So we're just gonna go ahead and upgrade from the lovely little towel that's hanging on here to this curtain, so it should look at least a little bit better. So I'm going to set you guys up, and we're going to go ahead and do that right now.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space, so brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just think
Okay guys, so this is the finished room. I think it turned out really well for just a quick and cheap kind of redo. But as you guys seen, we painted all the walls white. And then we painted the ceiling a fresh coat of white. Levi installed this new light. So it gives it a more like sleek, modern look instead of the boob light. And then he did go through and Levi spray painted the door handles. Instead of buying new, spray painted those on the closet and then the vents. So I think that's a really cheap and good way to make it look better. We then installed the peel and stick wallpaper. If you guys have been watching and you watched Jackson's nursery, then you've seen that we tried to put this on that wall and it was a textured wall and it would not stick at all. These are paneling, so you can see like the seam up there. So there's not very many seams. It's not like your true paneling that has like every 1 inch that has a seam. So there's only one little area over here by the door that bubbled a little bit where the seam is. Otherwise the rest of it has stuck really well. I will say this wallpaper is a pain in the butt. We probably just don't know what we're doing. But we got this one from Walmart and it was $30 a roll, and I think we have like a full 3 rolls into this wall, which seems crazy because it's not a very big wall. But in order to line up the pattern so that it doesn't look funky, you kind of have to start and like lose a couple feet. So that's how they get you, because it doesn't line up perfectly, at least it didn't for us, every time that we had to start another row. So we kind of had a lot of extra pieces and that made it so we had to have more than I expected. So the wallpaper, like I said, is from Walmart. It was $30 a roll. I would say we have a full 3 rolls in that, so $90. I have a gallon of white paint. I think just 1 gallon. So that was $36. I don't remember how much the light is. I want to say it was around $30 or $40 for that new light. And then I bought these hangings at Target. I just thought they were really cute. I really liked the wood color around the outside of them. Those were on sale. They were a package. So I think they were $60 originally, but they were on sale. So they were like $50 or a little less for the 2 of those. I did buy new sheets off Amazon. I really like these sheets. I don't personally like regular sheets because I think they're uncomfortable. And these are like the jersey soft material. And then I bought this comforter quilt from IKEA. I love this because of how thin it is. I do not like comforters. I think they're bulky and they're uncomfortable. And this is so thin, it's perfect. It's exactly what I was looking for. And then on top of that, I think it matches the color of the wallpaper really well. And then I got this knit throw from IKEA as well. So it just kind of pulls together nicely. We do still have the crib in here. Jackson is in his big boy bed now, so we just left this crib in here. It's hard to get out because this is a small house and a small room. So we're just going to use it for the new baby when he gets here. And then, well, first he'll go in a bassinet at the bedside, then he'll be in that, then we'll move it over to the nursery. But so that is in here for now. This end table I got it from Home Goods quite a long time ago. That curtain I got off Amazon. It was really cheap, so easy to install because it does not require a curtain rod, so it's just like a stick at the top, and I really liked that. And then you can just pull it down when you want or put it up. And then over here, this I got off Amazon. I use the same one for the boys' nursery, but it's $12.99, so cheap, and I think it's one of the cutest decor pieces that you can add. And then I just hung some of my necklaces on it, and this hat is off Amazon. It was like $13. It was really cheap. So yeah, just kind of a refresh of this room. I think it looks so much more bright and clean. I do like the way it turned out. I like the colors, so much more modern. Biggest tip on the wallpaper, if you're going to do that, what me and Levi found that worked the best is if one person, you start it at the top, you get it started up there, and then one person holds the bottom tight while the other person is smoothing it. So you get your backing peeled off. The person at the bottom is holding it tight so it stays nice and tight without bubbles, and then the other person is going through and smoothing it out until you get to the bottom, and then you peel the backing and do the same thing all the way down. That was how we got it to put on, like, go on the wall with like hardly any bubbles. So that is what we found that worked best. Otherwise it can be a pain and you can get a lot of bubbles. Overall, like I said, we're happy with it. I do wonder if the quality of it is what made it a little bit worse. Maybe if you got a higher end, more expensive one. But for the price, I think it's pretty good. But this is the first peel and stick wallpaper we've ever done, so it's hard to tell. But yeah, this is what this turned out like. So we now have the boys' nursery done, we have our room done, and eventually we'll redo the doors and redo the trim so it's all white. But until then, this was kind of a quick and easy way to do it. So we have to finish the basement. That'll probably be coming next because that's a big deal. We really need to get that done. So we have a playroom, and then we're going to be moving on to the kitchen and the bathroom and the living room. So if you guys are interested in more home content to come, then stick around. And until then, I will see you in my next one.